look so sloppy. Like, my hair is going everywhere. What's up, guys? Nancy Almodovar, your favorite Houston luxury realtor. Today, we are talking all things rodeo. I wore my boots for you guys. Can you see my boots? Rodeo is in full effect here in Houston, Texas. And this past weekend, we had Best Bites, where Nan & Company Properties, a local independent real estate company, was the presenting sponsor. It was amazing. It was fabulous. But that day, I could not even do my intro on camera.
What are we doing?
YouTube.
Oh, this YouTube. We're talking? Or are we taking pictures?
What?
Is this a camera? No.
I was shaking. I had butterflies. This isn't the first year that we partner with the rodeo. This is the second year. And the first year, I really didn't know what we were doing going into it. I was excited, but I was more like, let's get it done. You know, let's meet people. This year for me was, I know what's coming and I know what a big deal this is. So I think that's why I was extra nervous. So what was different from last year's Best Bites to this year was, one, I was not a judge this year. Jose was. He got to taste so many different foods. Some he really enjoyed, some not so much.
All the food's been amazing. So it's going to be really hard to judge when you like all the food. All the favorites, top secret. So only for rodeo personnel. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
And last year for me, I felt like I was on stage a lot of the time, so I really didn't get to enjoy the event, where this year I got to network, I got to meet a lot of people, I got to entertain my guest, which was a lot of fun. And that was one huge difference, and I got to cheer him on. I was actually just sitting down, you know, with the audience and just clapping away for him while he was up on stage. This year, we actually planned in a timely manner to be the presenting sponsor. Last year, it was a little late when we decided we were gonna do it. Therefore, a lot of the assets had already been printed. For example, the plates, the wine glasses, we didn't get to have our logo on them. This year, I felt like our name was everywhere. From the minute you walked into the NRG Arena, it was everywhere, and I really enjoyed to see it. And I think that was part of why I was so emotional, just kind of seeing the name everywhere, seeing so many different people that were holding a wine glass that had our name on it. I felt like that was part of the emotional component that I was dealing with that night, because even when I spoke the first time, I was ready to go. I was excited. I introduced myself. I was so thankful to all the volunteers, to everyone that participates in the rodeo. But towards the end of the night, I had to give a second speech. And by that time, I had already gone through all of the motions all night, that by the end, I was just like, I froze. I got on stage and I got really freaking emotional. I thought I was gonna cry. And in my head, I'm like, I can't cry in front of thousands of strangers. But it was a happy cry. It was a, we did this, and to think that this agency started 10 years ago from nothing, and to see where it is today was just something that I was processing all at the same time in my head. One thing that kept turning everyone's head all night was our team's limited edition Nan Rodeo shirts.
I like that you guys made special shirts.
Oh, yes,
They're
yes.
Nice.
We've been working on them for a few months.
Really cute.
And we got them right in time.
We had these custom made. It took months of planning, lots of arguments between myself, Jose, and Preston, but we finally got it done, and the shirts look freaking amazing. Everyone was complimenting them, everyone wanted one, and they were just a hit all night. I was wearing a outfit that was from a local boutique, of course, here in Houston, south to north, between the store and my stylist put it together. I was wearing my favorite pink kimosabi hat. I was wearing, actually, this belt that I'm currently wearing again. It's a kimosabi belt collaboration with Abercrombie, and I was wearing my Lucchese boots that night. Part of being a presenting sponsor at Best Bites, we were able to have a table in the Grand Cru section. Now, guys, I know when you think Grand Cru section, that's nice. No, this is a VIP status, the Super Bowl section of the rodeo, where you can't even purchase a table. Someone said to me, now I don't know if this is true, that you have to actually either inherit a table from your family because they just don't come up. You can't purchase them. So basically somebody has to pass in order to get a table. How crazy is that? And we, Manning Company Properties, were in there with our guests. Some lady walks up to me. I'm with Orlando. She's like, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna do this to you, and hands me a business card. And I get the business card, and it's a heavy business card. And I'm like, okay. And I meet people all the time. They give me their business cards. We shake hands, you know, thank you for what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, he's been staring at you all night, and he just can't take his eyes off of you. And I was like, what? She's like, yes, my friend, he's been staring at you all night. And in my head, I'm like, how is that possible? But because Jose had been on stage all night, I'd been by myself most of the night. Before I could even speak, my friend Orlando that's next to me grabs my hand and goes, oh no, honey, tell him he just saved himself a lot of money because she's expensive and she's also taken. I could not stop laughing. And when she saw my ring, she's like, oh yeah, give me that card back. You don't need that. It was the funniest. That has never happened to me, by the way. And then after it all happened, I told Jose, and he just smiled and he was like, you still have the business card? Maybe. We also had a table that we purchased for some of our team members to come and enjoy. And for us, it was really nice to have our team members there. They were eating, they were drinking, they were laughing, they were having a good time. And that's what the culture at our company is really all about. Just always doing things together as a family. We're the Nan fam. Just seeing them have a really good time was what made the night complete for me. One thing that I did regret from the night was not eating enough. Like some of those burgers, I was like, where were they? Was it Avery's fault or Preston or Jared? Because I did not get to eat any of those burgers. Now, I had some great steak in the Grand Cru. That was amazing. And they had the best wine. Like we had the best wine. But I needed a burger. Did y'all have a fucking burger? How? Y'all were lost for an hour? I said they're eating. Avery had Camish. She's ruined for life. We ended the night by handing out awards. It was a company for dessert for cheesecake that won. Cotton won first place. Congratulations to them. There were so many winners, but having them come on stage with us, shake their hand, get their award was so exciting. I mean, the look on their face, the excitement, but as they were coming on stage, some of them were shaking, they were smiling, some of them were crying. I was crying. It was a very emotional moment for them and for myself to see it as well. I would have never thought in a million years we would be doing what we're doing with the rodeo today. I remember my dad saving to take us to the rodeo to see Selena. That's the memory I have of the rodeo. So to think that we're such a big part of it, that we are so present, so involved with it, it's kind of a pinch me moment where sometimes I'm standing there and I'm going through the process of like, oh my God, we're here, it's so excited. But at the same time, is this really happening or am I dreaming? Because that's how I would describe it, as a dream come true. The advice that I would give to any young entrepreneur that is coming up in their business and that see me or see other companies like me and think, oh my God, I'll never get to that level, never say never. I mean, as long as you want it, as long as you dream it, then it will happen. Really just trust the process and trust yourself. One of the things that I did very early on was learn how to bet on myself and invest in myself. And I feel like that's really what's gotten me to where I am today. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is only a sneak peek of what you will continue to see on my channel. We have so many other rodeo events coming. And remember, if you are a buyer, a seller, or a realtor, these videos are for you because you get to see how we have partnerships, how we develop relationships, and how we strategize for collaborations. So stay tuned for the next one, All Things Rodeo this month. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.